Good morning and welcome to Sports this morning, a lovely Friday morning. And, well, the floodgates of heaven have opened up really, and it's been raining cats and dogs. But we still managed to get down here and to do what we love doing, that is taking you on a trip across the world of sports. And this morning will be no different. We will be taking a look at a whole lot of things happening in the world of sport. The money-spinning world of sport, they call it. And, of course, this morning we'll be looking at a whole lot of things. But we'll be starting differently this morning. We'll be taking a look at boxing. A whole lot of things is happening in boxing. I mean, Vladimir Klitschko and Alexander Povetkin go head-to-head tomorrow. We'll be taking a look at that. We'll be looking at, I mean, who's likely to come out on top. Both fighters have similar stats, similar records, and it's equally poised. And a lot of people are saying this time maybe the Klitschkos have made their match. So we'll be talking about that. And Amir Khan, the British boxer, gets a chance. His wish came true, and of course he's going to be stepping to the rings with Floyd Mayweather Jr. We'll be talking about all of that. We'll also be talking about Muhammad Ali this morning. Also, we'll be talking about football. Just 1 week to that crucial 2014 FIFA World Cup qualifier. That's the last round, the playoffs. So just 1 week, and the countdown begins. It's, well, win or bust. We don't win, we might just be kissing the World Cup goodbye. We'll be talking about the NFF Appeals Committee ruling on abandoned games. We'll be talking about that this morning. In our usual style, we'll be looking at the top 4, bottom 4 in the Nigeria Professional Football League. That's the Globe Premier League. We'll also look at the top scorers in the league. And if time permits, we'll also travel abroad, go to England, look at the English Premier League, and of course talk about the FIFA 2022 World Cup. I mean, the issues have refused to go down. We might also take some selected results from the Europa League, and of course, well, depending on time, really, we'll try to squeeze in the papers. But of course, if we can't do that, because it's a loaded show this morning, really. But if we can't do that, we'll close with the paper. So that's the outlook of the show this lovely, wet Friday morning. My name is Yemi Adebayo, and I have the pleasure of having Kunle Phillips with me this morning. Kunle, let me welcome you. I know you didn't use a Keno, but you got here.
Yeah, definitely. I just have to be here. Just like you said, you know, it's something we love doing, and of course, you know, you have to defy our odds to actually do what you love to do. Definitely. Okay. It's nice being on the show.
All right, thank you very much, Kunle. Let's go straight into it. Let's talk about Vladimir Klitschko. The Klitschko brothers holding all the bets in boxing, but now, I don't know if you agree. A lot of people are saying the Russian, that's Alexander Povetkin, it's going to be an equal match. And the way the guy has been going about it, I mean, he's not been talking. You know, he was even quoted as saying he would do his talking in the rings. He would not say anything about Klitschko.
Well, for Povetkin is a fantastic boxer. You remember that he actually made his mark in the 2004 Athens Olympics, where he actually won a gold medal. And of course, everybody seems to be wondering who are the best person, the next boxer that will take on Klitschko, because you know that in 9 years...
Somebody that can return the glamour to boxing.
Definitely, he's been dominated by these
Klitschko brothers.
They've dominated, they've been massive. And of course, it's looking like everybody seems to be asking about the person that will actually stand against Klitschko. But of course, this guy will actually...
and we don't have to wait too long.
We don't have to wait too long.
Tomorrow?
But definitely, I think if you ask me, I think if you look at... you say they have similar records, considering the fact that he has not also lost a bout. But he was a professional in the amateur category. He was a champion in the amateur category, but in the heavyweight bouts, I think for me, I think Klitschko stands have an edge in terms of the skills of boxing and a lot of other things. I think Klitschko might just be getting a victory tomorrow.
Thank you, Kunle. I'll see you again on Monday, and you're going to talk about this.
Definitely,
Vladimir Klitschko. But I think I may be wrong, but I think that this might just be the guy to do it.
I don't think so. I don't think he has what it takes. He has not really
or does
he has not engaged himself in...
Let me even throw this in. Does Floyd Mayweather have to move to the heavyweight category.
I think
before
he should move.
these guys get knocked down.
Maybe he should move. But for me, Klitschko will just have an easy ride tomorrow.
And talking about Floyd Mayweather Jr., just look at this. I mean, Manny Pacquiao would have loved to be the man to do this, but of course, American gets the chance to step to the rings. It's a dream fight.
It's a dream fight, definitely.
And the bout has been agreed. Floyd Mayweather, I mean, that's a boxer you love.
Yeah.
He doesn't pick and choose his opponents. If you're brave enough, step to the rings. I'll knock you out. And that's been Floyd for you. And he has agreed to this. And to me, it looks like a mismatch.
Yeah, definitely looks like a mismatch. If we look at both boxers,
their
look at the
records.
antecedents, this other guy actually, American, actually made his mark also in Athens Olympics, where he won the silver medal for Britain over there. But of course, he has actually paid his dues. But if you look at all the swag, you look at the...
I mean, Floyd is heads and shoulders above. I mean, no disrespect to American. He's a fantastic boxer, but against Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Definitely, it's going to have his hands full come May next year. Talking about that bout, it's going to be very, very tough for him, because if you look at both boxers, you look at their records, you look at their boxing skills, you look at the way they throw punches, and of course the speed.
And you look at the Floyd. He knows how to improvise.
Definitely.
The last time he said he broke his arm.
Yeah,
that was why the guy lasted that long. he's
and you know, I mean, one thing about Floyd Mayweather is that any bout that doesn't go with a whole lot of money, it doesn't involve himself in it. That's why he's called the money man.
The money man.
Yeah, definitely. And this bout will actually will be catching away with the sum of.
That's the money man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if age will slow him down. He'll be 37 because the bout will come up next May.
May, yeah.
That's in 2014. Yes. I really don't know, but he has everything going for him.
He does. He does.
He has the attitude. I mean, he has it. Yeah. I mean, and well, we just wait to see that bout. And maybe Floyd will listen to some of us and step to the heavyweight category.
You guys are actually waiting for him there if he's bold enough to move to the heavyweight.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about something on the latter side. Let's leave the rings now and talk about people who have done it in the rings, but have left the rings, and their reputation precedes them. And that's talking about Muhammad Ali. And now, even though Ali is in bad shape, but of course, we're still talking about him. And the news about Ali is that another film is going to be done about some of his struggles Ali has had. You know, there was the one, I mean, both of us really like, the Ali, the former one done by Will Smith. This one is going to be about his struggles when he went to court. You know, he was stripped of his title. I think in the early 70s, was stripped of his titles. And now all of those struggles, all of those is going to be put into a film. I mean, I'm waiting to see that, see all of that, Ali's life being brought into a script and for the whole world to see. Yeah,
definitely. We're talking about the greatest boxer that ever lived. It has to be Muhammad Ali. He made his mark. He was there, and it's so painful. You know, you mean that when Ali was actually doing all the punching
look at
and
him,
all that.
It's sad. It's sad,
definitely.
But I mean, like I said, his reputation precedes him.
Yeah,
even
yesterday, he actually engaged himself how do I put it now? He gave an award to some notable people in the world. Gave an award to the former president of America.
It was even at the premiere of the film about the one I talked about. Yeah. He was even there, though assisted. But he's in bad shape, really. But of course,
it's good to know that this great man is actually being
this is the way to go.
Definitely
celebrate people like this when they are still around. Okay, that's going to be our beat on boxing this morning. But we'll move over to the king of sport, and that's football. Arguably, that's the top draw when you're talking about sport. So we come back home now. We look at the Glow Premier League, a match that was played on Wednesday. Sharks taking on Heartland. Let's allow you enjoy that. Then we'll come back for more on Sports This Morning.